Welcome to the HMG Executive Leadership Spotlight, where we showcase the best global business technology executives inspiring trust and winning in a global digital economy. And now here's our host, Hunter Muller.
Hello and welcome to the HMG Spotlight. I'm Hunter Muller, founder and CEO of HMG Strategy. I'm here with Rohit Lyle. He's the EVP and CIO of Saia Corporation. Saia is an amazing organization. It's had an incredible growth spurt or track in the last 6 years. Rohit, congratulations on being an HMG Global Leadership Institute CIO of the Year recipient.
Thanks, Hunter. Thanks for having me on. I'm thrilled to be on, so honored. Hi.
So give us the top line, the kind of business Saia is in and why the growth.
Saia is we're a 100-year-old company. We started off in 1924, so did our 100th anniversary this month, February. We started off as a regional company in Houma, Louisiana, rapidly spread to the southeast, but over the past 6 years, since 2017, really into filling that footprint across nationally. So we have been adding on terminals. When we started off in 2017, we were a $1.4 billion company. We are approaching $3 billion now. At that point, we were 7 cents on the dollar margin. We are approaching 18 now. Our market cap has gone from like 1.5 billion to 15 billion most recently, almost 10 times. So I think it's been everything. It's been a tight leadership team. We have been focusing on the customer, doing the right things by the customer. And as the national footprint has increased, because we've had a good reputation with the customer and service, then you sort of open up the rest of the market. So it's been a lot of growth, all organic. We've grown, I think, that time period from like 9,000 people to almost 14,000. And we plan to open around 15 to 20 terminals this year.
What an amazing story. And also being the EVP, you're on the SLT team and you work directly for the CEO. Talk to us about that relationship.
It's a really good relationship, both from the CEO. He sees technology as a competitive advantage. Same thing with the leadership team. So it's very collaborative, a lot of trust, transparency, and then working on priorities. So it's a tightly aligned team, and I think that's what helps.
Here's a question for you. Innovation matters more than ever. How does the organization view innovation, and how are you driving that agenda?
In the trucking logistics space, there sort of is no standard ERP out there. So when I started in 2017, it was AS400 legacy code because there's nothing, you can't really take something off the shelf. But clearly modernization, opening up the data, becoming data-driven is a big thing for the company. And that's been a lot of our growth as we sort of put in dashboards and made it more data-centric decision-making. It's helped the company make the right decisions.
So generative AI has been an amazing onset in the past 15 months. Have you looked at AI and how does it play out for your overall technology strategy?
Definitely been looking at machine learning a lot because just to give you a sense of what we do, we move around 40 million pounds of freight every night. We drive around 1 million miles every night. And we service around 73,000 cities, locations, addresses. So there's a lot going on, right? So when you're looking at a national footprint to sort of optimize, how do you go looking at weather patterns, looking at issues you might be having, you need to be able to optimize the route. So that's all machine learning, OR research kind of a thing. Same thing when you're dropping off in a city, optimize with this traffic patterns. It's starting off. We see huge potential, but I think we want to be careful about not going crazy and looking at the hallucinations or legal issues.
Talk to us a little bit more about your MoveWorks implementation. Is that working for you?
It was really, really good because we were on ServiceNow, needed something to actually help serve the customer. And then when COVID hit, we had a really nice platform to be able to sort of communicate with users, even when everybody pivoted to the work from home environment. So now that MoveWorks has now come up with the new thing, the Creative Studio, and being able to communicate, we're definitely expanding it. But that natural language they've already had in that space gives the whole self-service concept a big leg up. And we've been really happy with them.
Rohit, talk to us about your leadership style. How would you characterize your leadership style, and how do you build a winning team?
I think it's really, really important to your point, have a team. The technology is too complicated to do it yourself. Leadership style probably is maybe first start off with a vision, make sure everyone understands what the vision is. Everyone is aligned to the vision. And for me, even though we might be a technology team, at the end of the day, we're servicing the business. So it is make sure everyone understands what the business strategy is, how we're going to go over there. And then the other part is for a teamwork, it's transparency, trust, collaboration, and empowerment. Make sure everyone knows what the accountability is, but from a trust perspective, if something goes wrong, whether it's at our end or whether it's with the business, yep, we have a problem, things happen in technology. I think what we found is I think we built a good relationship with the business, that as long as they feel they don't hiding anything yet, just being upfront about what happened, they're okay with it, right? Fine, what happened, let's not happen again, and we move on. A lot happens around getting back to the communication. I have a monthly town hall with the entire IT team. And there's an open Q&A session, unfiltered open Q&A session, anonymous. So you ask me any question, to the best of my knowledge, I'll try and answer it. And at the same point, I also do try and talk about the business context, because at the end of the day, we're working for a business. And if people understand what they're doing and how it will affect the business, they feel empowered to do things. Belief in yourself and the feeling that you believe in the people, and then the team will work together to.
Spot on. What are you most excited about now for the rest of 24 in terms of driving value and innovation and technology for the company?
We've now got the business to where they're making database decisions. So we've got to that stage, but a lot of it is manual, as I said, because we've been looking at dashboards, opening it up. That's where Gen AI starts coming in. And now we're starting to experiment with, now how can I get insights out of it? Now that I've got data relatively clean in certain areas, but now how can we be even more on the data side? Ideally, if we can get the insights and automation and take a lot of the manual grunt work load off people, that's exciting.
Great stuff, Rohit. Hey, congratulations on being a 2024 HMG Global Leadership Institute Midcap CIO of the Year. Looking forward to seeing you soon.
Thank you. Thanks, Hunter.
We hope you found this episode of HMG's Executive Leadership Spotlight beneficial. The HMG Global Network, a network of 400,000 technology leaders and a media platform that delivers more than 1 million impressions per week, is a valuable source of insight, continuous learning, and peer-to-peer research based on the insights and experiences of world-class, top-tier technology executives. Leverage the HMG network. Go to hmgstrategy.com to find out more.